Hi, my name's Rich Harrington, and today I'd like to share some information with you about the next version of Luminar. Luminar with libraries is going to add increased functionality to Luminar software. It's a new version of Luminar, and what's different is that it is the first release that contains some of our new tools as we build out our digital asset management functionality. We expect to ship both the Windows and Mac version in December of 2018. And we have a robust roadmap of additional updates that will be happening through 2019. So this is just the first release of many to come. Our objective with Luminar and the library panel is to help make it easy for you to enjoy your beautiful photos on a whole new scale. The goal here is that you can quickly browse and access your photo library from any storage location. You can easily add folders of images from your local hard drive, from cloud storage, external drives, or even quickly browse things like memory cards or direct attached hard drives. This will make it easy to access your images for quick editing as well as organization. Luminar with libraries adds some new functionality. The goal is to put your photos at the center of attention. We feel that the beautiful user interface also offers a sleek canvas to enjoy your images without any distractions. We make it very easy to hide and remove clutter from the screen so you can enjoy just your photos. We also make it easy to conveniently browse, rate, and group your photos into albums and much more. Let's take a first look. You'll notice here it makes it easy to see all of the content that you have in your library. Let's add another folder for a moment. I'll simply click on the plus icon here and navigate to images that I want to add. I could select a folder and just click the Add Folder button. Luminar quickly adds the folder and all of the subfolders to keep things organized to your library. You'll notice if you disclose here, any additional folders within are brought in and the organization is kept. You can quickly navigate and see a collection of images. The system also rapidly builds thumbnails for each image, making it easy to preview the images. I can also browse multiple other folders that might be on my system to make it easy to see specific content. To add additional folders, just click the plus button and you can browse to multiple locations. This includes cloud storage partners as well. Once you've located a folder, it's very easy to browse the images. You can quickly change the size of the thumbnails, and you'll find a convenient pop-up here giving you recommended sizes. You also have the ability on the image itself to apply star ratings or to mark your favorites. There are other additional tools which we'll look at in a moment. Our objective is to put your photos in the foreground, making it easy for you to find your content and enjoy your images. Your photos are very easy to view in Luminar with adjustable previews that fill the canvas. Instead of gaps or unwanted spaces, we present a wall of photographs, making it easy to really enjoy your content. This image wall is designed to help you take in all of your photographs and really enjoy them with all their details. Take advantage of label tools to make it easy to find your favorites more quickly. And even switch to a full screen view in just one click. If I'd like to see more of my photographs, I can even hide the library panel, just giving me my entire wall of photographs here. And with the ability to increase these, it's very easy to see the details of the photos as you're looking for your favorites. If you find an image that you want to look at, you can highlight it. Pressing the F key for full screen even removes or minimizes the user interface, so you quickly focus on just your favorite photographs. If you find an image you'd like to spend a little bit more time with, simply double-click to open up that image, and you are in a full screen view with just that photograph. You can easily click to explore additional detail within the image. To exit full screen view, just press the F key. You also can easily apply color labels, mark your favorites, or use a star rating system to make it easy to find your favorite photographs. When you're ready, in the upper left corner, you can easily go up or down levels as you browse, or click to see exactly where you are in your photo library. When you're ready for additional navigation, easily adjust the size of the thumbnails or bring up the library panel so you can start to filter and find your best images. One of the best things about Luminar is that it can really save you time. The new Luminar makes it easy to give all of your photos a consistent look in a matter of seconds. Simply apply a Luminar look or make adjustments to a single image, and then you can sync all of those adjustments instantly across the photos. Essentially, it means that you can develop one image from a shoot and then reuse those settings for other photos very quickly. Let's go to a recent project here. And in this case, I have several photos that were shot on location. Let's take this series of lighthouse photos here. I'm going to select one image from the shoot and double-click to open it. In this case, I could take advantage of complete controls or use our simple tools like the Quick and Awesome workspace that gives you the ability to enhance a photo with very few sliders. Let's take advantage of Accent AI, which intelligently analyzes the image and finds the best color and detail, as well as the new AI Sky Enhancer for bringing out details and depth in the sky. I can dial in the ideal amount of color and a little bit of clarity. And very quickly, we've enhanced our photo. Well, let's go up a level and find a few more images from that shoot. I can select other ones that seem to be similar that I want to fix. Then, with my primary image selected, I can just right-click and choose Adjustments, Sync Adjustments. The shortcut is Shift-Command or Shift-Control-S. Now, those adjustments are instantly applied to the other photos, saving me time. You can, of course, modify individual photos and continue to edit them if you'd like to make tweaks, but this is very fast and easy. Let's try that again. I'll select this photo, and this time I'll apply a creative preset. The Looks browser gives us several different choices, and you'll find categories to browse. Here I have a collection of installed presets and some additional ones that were installed afterwards from our Looks store. Let's go to the travel category here, and I'll apply the Impressive preset, which does a great job. Remember, everything can also be tweaked. So in this case, I'm going to increase the polarizer just slightly and add the new Sky Enhancer filter. There we go. We'll go up a level, and I see additional pictures from that same time and location. Now, one of the things I really like is I can make it even easier to find photos from a particular date. With a right click, I could just choose to see images from the same date. And that just takes us right to the images from that particular shooting day. Now I can select additional pictures that would benefit and simply choose Adjustments, Sync Adjustments. And you see that that same look is applied to the selected photos, giving me instant results. One of the goals of Luminar has always been speed, making it easy to get results quickly. This applies to importing your photos as well with the Rapid Import feature. You can quickly add folders from any drive or cloud storage provider to your library. The files are scanned and indexed and then instantly available. Images don't have to be moved from one location to another to add them to your library or additional reference files created. Let's add another folder, click, and select another folder of images. And with a single click, all of those images are added. They're quickly scanned and indexed and then placed into the library. If you click the disclosure triangle, you can see all of the choices that you have. And with a single click, access those. Any additional subfolders that were in there are preserved for true organization. Speaking of organization, Luminar offers several different ways to organize your files. One of the things that I like the best is that organizing images inside of Luminar means your hard drive actually stays organized. That's because as you work with folders, you're actually working with the real files on your hard drive. Now, Luminar also offers virtual organization with albums, but moving images from one folder to another means you're actually moving them. So after a photo shoot, if you need to make selects or picks, or you want to clean up your hard drives, you really have that opportunity. But don't worry, deleting files permanently requires a few extra steps to confirm that you are absolutely positive that those images should leave. If you move or rename files on the hard drive, Luminar automatically updates. It scans the drive and can detect any changes that happen outside of the application. If you make a change on the drive, Luminar will update. Your library and hard drive, as well as cloud storage, stays perfectly in sync. If you've got a folder of images coming in from a client or shared with you by a partner, Luminar updates. This means that your images stay in sync and that keeping your images organized is easy because you have one type of library. You have your actual photos on your drives or storage locations, and Luminar keeps track of those, making sure that everything is perfectly in sync. For example, let's say I want to do a little bit of cleanup. Let's come down to our travel shots library, and I decide to move some images. Notice I can right-click and make a new subfolder. And let's call this Selects. There it is. And it's empty right now, so it's grayed out. But maybe I choose some photos that I want to share. Let's quickly make a smaller subset of images. Some of the best images here that are worth sharing. That looks great. And I'll drag those into that new folder. You see that they still appear within the larger folder of travel shots because they're contained within. And there are my selects. And with the right click, if I show this in the Finder, there it is. And inside are the actual photos. Again, when you move things around in Luminar with the folders controls, you're controlling the actual folders with the actual files. Let's say this image got renamed. Well, when I switch back to Luminar, it will update. There it is. You see that the file name is kept in sync with changes on the hard drive. Again, any organization that happens inside or outside of Luminar stays in perfect sync. Other things you might find useful include the fact that you can rename folders. If you rename files at the Finder or Windows Explorer level, same thing. Luminar will automatically update its database and keep that in sync. If you move files between folders, they stay organized. Whether you move them at the desktop level or within the application, things will keep in perfect sync. And most importantly, if you add folders or images to the computer, Luminar will automatically update and keep those folders in sync. So for example, let's say I came back from a recent project and had some images to share. Let's copy this folder and come over here to our travel shots folder and paste it in. And I decide to rename it. Now, when I switch back to Luminar, let's see what happened. There's my travel shots, and there's that additional folder of sky images that instantly updates. Again, Luminar helps you keep your images truly organized. Another thing that's useful is the ability to quickly find your best images. Luminar Libraries makes it easy to keep your favorite images close at hand and perfectly organized. You can sort your images in a variety of ways. All Photos lets you see every image that you've added to the library, even across multiple hard drives and storage locations. You can search by date, narrowing your view based on the year, month, or day. Favorites lets you quickly browse all of the images that you've made picks or selects. Recently Added will show you your most recently added files. This makes it easy to discover the images that you've just put into your library. One of my favorites is Recently Edited, the ability to find photos that I've enhanced, quickly sorted by date. You'll find these controls in the library panel itself. Let's go up to the All Photos view, and you'll see these from top to bottom. So if I want to find pictures from 2016, I can. I can go to a particular month or a particular date. Again, making it fast and simple to navigate. If you've marked an image as a favorite, it will appear here. To mark your favorites, simply take advantage of the heart icon, which you can select from any browsable view. You also can have an image selected and choose to label it as such, image, set flag, and you'll see the option for flagged. The shortcut is P for pick. Now, those picked or favorited images will appear in your favorites list, keeping your best photos close at hand. Recently added makes it simple to see images by the date that you've imported them. This makes it convenient as you're trying to find photos for a particular shoot or a working session. Speaking of editing, you'll find that Recently Edited also shows you images that you've worked on. You can see changes that you've made this day, this week, or over the whole month. You'll also notice that photos that have edits applied have a mark in the upper corner. If you decide to, you can also right-click and quickly reset adjustments for a particular image, and it will change back to its default original state because all edits are non-destructive. Besides the library panel itself, you'll notice that we have many controls available across the top. You can choose what to see. So from the Showing menu, you can see any particular style of image, your favorites, images that you've marked as rejected or perhaps unmarked, showing you images that need to still be rated. You can see particular images based on those star ratings or color ratings or just the edited images. This allows you to apply a filter to a particular area. What this means, for example, is I could select a group of photos such as travel shots and say, show me the edited images from that subfolder. In this case, I see that I haven't gotten around to editing photos yet. So maybe I want to take a look instead at images that I've marked as favorites. Now, this helps me identify the images that I want to fix. These are my favorites or picks. And now, from this subfolder, I can quickly edit these and enhance them. You'll notice when you double-click on an image, it's opened up quite quickly. And within that particular folder, it's very easy to continue to navigate. So any sorting that you've done is applied within the editing view here, and I can quickly get and see my images. If I go up a level, there they still are. So by making smaller groups and applying sorting criteria, it's easy to target your favorite photos for quick editing. You also can sort by a variety of information, choosing to take a look at the labels, the file type, the size, the date, etc. This makes it simple to organize the images in a variety of ways. Besides the ability, though, to work with images in a library, Luminar offers a quick edit view. This is most useful to existing customers of Luminar who are used to opening up single or multiple images for editing. If you have images that are outside your library, such as on a memory card or a folder that you're not yet ready to add to the library, you can still open them up in Luminar for quick edits. These images are fully editable inside of Luminar, and the edits you apply are non-destructive. The edits are stored inside of your Luminar database. Quick edit images are also tracked in a special group, and you can then choose to add them to a folder or album later. To open up images with QUICKEDIT, just choose File, Open. Let me select a few additional ones here. And when I click Open, those images are opened into a special group. If you'd like, you can even see a film strip here on the side to make it easy to see each of those photos, or conveniently browse presets to offer different looks and styles. Remember, Luminar is well known for its speed, the ability to enhance images quickly, both for stylistic purposes and for image repair. When you are done with the quick edit functionality, those images are still tracked. Now, they haven't been placed into a particular folder yet, but they are up here in the QUICKEDIT group or the All Photos group. If you look at Quick Edits, these are the images that have been recently added. Now, in the future, if you ever need to, you can remove this from Quick Edits. So if I decide that this particular image is one that I don't want to keep track of, I can just right-click and remove it, and it's no longer stored in the Quick Edit group. If there's an image here I want to keep, I can drag that into a particular folder here. And now you'll see that it becomes available within that folder. Additionally, if we take a look at that at the Finder level, you see that it was moved. This is super convenient because it makes it easy as you have images from random locations to help them find their way into your truly organized library. You'll also find additional tools, including the ability to import images from memory cards, and of course the ability to add additional catalogs if you work with several projects or clients. Luminar can store as many images as you want in a single catalog, but Luminar does support the ability to work with multiple catalogs if you prefer that type of organization approach. There you have it, a first look at Luminar with the new Libraries panel. This is our first step as we build out our asset management functionality. We hope you enjoy working with the new Luminar and the Library panel to really keep your images organized and your best photos close at hand. Keep an eye on our website and our newsletter as we release additional information about forthcoming features. We have an aggressive roadmap for 2019 with several new features that will truly change the way that you work with your images and keep them organized.